with another one, guys. All right, live with another one. It's been an interesting week, I'll tell you that much. But it's not how you start; it's about how you finish. Okay. So with that said, topic of discussion: John Jones versus Stipe Miocic, the big pay-per-view fight card that's happening. In less than a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Who wins this, guys? Who ultimately ends up taking the belt? You know what I mean? Who ends up taking, the pedestal for the greatest of all time at heavyweight? Thank you for the like, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, guys. Look, Stipe Miocic, even though he's older, he's turning 43. What is he, 41, 42 years old or something like that? Even with his old, sorry about that. Even with his old age, man, I still think he has a chance. You know what I mean? He has a chance. The skill is still there. I just wonder, how does he look? Has he slowed down a little bit? Has age caught up with him? I seen him recently in an interview. He looks very healthy. He looks very healthy. He looks fit. He looks strong. I know Anthony Smith recently. He was on the Michael Bisping Believe You Me podcast, and I want to say like maybe 3 weeks ago, he was talking about Stipe and how he had trained with him and how he looks. He looks very strong. He's even bigger now than he was before. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's a good look. It's a good look for the UFC. It's a good look for Stipe. And it definitely is a good look for John Jones. I'm just not sure how this fight looks, man. You know what I mean? The last time I seen Stipe, he got knocked out by Francis Ngannou. Can I be mod? Red Krista, can I be mod? Go ahead. What's going on, guys? Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, guys. Like and subscribe, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up, all right? Now, who takes this? Ultimately, who takes it? Is it going to be the younger, John Jones, who, reigned over the light heavyweight division for so long? He beat faces like Rampage Jackson, Rashad Evans, Shogun Hua. That beard came from a costume shop. That's what's up, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Whatever you say, man. If you're new to the channel, guys, like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, guys. It takes minimal effort. It literally takes minimal effort. All right, so give me that thumbs up right there. But yeah, ultimately, does the Richard? How you doing, Richard? You need some organic baby oil. That's what's up, man. I don't need any. I don't use baby oil. You know what I'm saying? I don't use any of that, guys. Thank you so much for the, for your opinion and whatnot. But I don't need it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What's the channel about? Well, if you're new to the channel, guys, like and subscribe. But this channel is mainly about mixed martial arts. Right now, we're talking about John Jones versus Stipe. Will John Jones, be able to beat the GOAT of the heavyweight division? We need to see Chuck Liddell, John Jones. Maybe prime Chuck Liddell. Maybe prime Chuck Liddell. You know what I mean? That would have been a good fight. I would have liked to see that. You know what I mean? John Jones has a punching power. He has something that, Chuck Liddell has the punching power, something that John Jones doesn't have. So it would have been entertaining to watch. Please react to the song "Big Dogs" by I don't know that guy. I don't even know that song. I have an opportunity for you later tonight. Come alone. Well, P Diddy. Look, man. I for one, I go everywhere alone. All right. However, if I am alone, when I am alone, don't ever think that I'm alone. All right. And no, I won't be meeting anybody. Um, I'm a big UFC fan. Been to a few live events. Oh, for real? That's what's up, man. That's what's up, Richard. I haven't gone to a live event. I'm hoping to go this year. Yahoo. What about Yahoo? What's going on with Yahoo? Hi, are you Annalie, the one who makes jokes at the gym? No, 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 I'm not. I'm not actually. John Jones, Miocic is a mismatch. That's what a lot of people say. That's what a lot of people say. Bread. What's up, Bread? Tony. If you're a big USC fan, then you love Mexican food. Whoa. I like Mexican food. There's nothing wrong with Mexican food. What's wrong with Mexican food? You know what I mean? It's really good. You know, I like chimichangas. I like tacos, street tacos. I like all that, man. You all right? If you're new to the channel, guys, please like and subscribe. Like I said, it takes minimal effort. Now, who takes this? Who takes this fight? You know, is it gonna be John Jones? So you're into UFC and wrestling? Hi, love from India. Bless. I am not Indian, but I do want to go to India one day. Bless from the U.S. over here. Hopefully you're having a good one, a good week, and you know what I mean. Keep yourself entertained. And I am a UFC fan. I'm not really a wrestling fan. Not really a wrestling fan. Now, a lot of people say, John Jones is at his, you know, is at the ladder of his career, basically. Everybody who he's fought in the light heavyweight division, they really gave him a good contested match. You know what I'm saying? Dominic Reyes, Silva, these guys brought the fight. Alex Gustafsson, these fighters brought the fight to John Jones. So if Stipe is able to mimic those game plans and stay in John Jones' face and throw some heavy punches, I think this is gonna be a fantastic match. You know, what I mean, a lot of people are counting Stipe out because of his age and how long he's been out of the octagon, but you gotta really analyze what is going on here. I want to see John Jones versus his wife at a cage. Oh man, Batman. Hopefully you come save the day. You know what I mean? Hopefully you come save the day if that ever happens. John Jones is undefeated. He steps into any room with anybody. He's definitely going to walk out of there. But I tell you what, that day his kids and his wife did walk out of there, and he ended up losing the fight against that one, and he ended up losing the fight against the police vehicle because I believe the police vehicle didn't get any CTE after John Jones headbutted it. So yeah, guys, bro, my right testes is swollen. Do you know the Undertaker? Yes, I do know the Undertaker. Great wrestler. He's been around for a long time. He came into the WWE, or at the time WWF, like in the 90s. I want to say 1990 was when he made his debut in the WWF. Yeah, man, I know Undertaker. I know Owen Hart. I know X Pac. I know Triple H. Who else? I know Goldust. I know The Rock. Who else? I know Taz. Shit, I know Kane. There's a lot of wrestlers out there because I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid, so I know all the old school guys. And if your testes are swollen, man, go to the doctors. You gotta go to the doctors, guys, for something like that. I'm not a doctor, all right, so I can't give you any good advice. You know what I mean? The only advice I can say is go to the hospital, go to the ER, and get that checked out. I would get that checked out. I wouldn't be walking around with a swollen testy, that's for sure. Jones is the goal, but it will be the last fight. I think Aspinall is a bit too young and too big for him at the moment, and he is smart. I think Jones won't take the fight. When it comes to John Jones and Aspinall, look, I get what you're saying about that, but there's no way, in my eyes, there's no way that Aspinall beats John Jones, and I'll give you the reason why. Curtis Blades was able to touch Aspinall's chin, you know what I mean, and kind of backed him up a little bit, and that was him, you know what I mean. That was Curtis Blades, and Curtis Blades is not known as a striker. So for me to say that Aspinall has a chance against John Jones, yeah, he has a chance, but I think John Jones is just too experienced. You know what I mean? And I think John Jones takes that fight ultimately. But I think the only reason why John Jones doesn't take the fight is because honestly, Aspinall, it doesn't it doesn't create a buzz. It, as Dana White says, it's not a needle mover. Like Bruce Lee said, don't take a fight if you know you can't win. Very true. Very true. But I don't think that's the case for John Jones. I don't think that's the case for John Jones. Honestly, I don't think that's the case. Dante, how you doing? How you doing? Bless. Hi again. How you doing? Finley Park. How you doing, Finley Park? Guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, okay? Like I always say, it takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. So go ahead and give me that thumbs up, all right? I'm trying to build this channel. All right, I'm trying to build this community. I'm trying to start a real connection with everybody outside in the world. He is a W. Who's a W? Who's a W, Dante? What's going on? I think ultimately everybody, you. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dante. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like Dawn brother, like Don brother, like Don brother. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, guys. But once again, I think what everybody is really excited for or looking forward to with the UFC 309 because that card is so awful. Card is really awful, man. Guys, the only two fights that are exciting on that one are the John Jones, Stipe Miocic, and the Michael Chandler and Charles Oliveira. Honestly, Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler, that's gonna be the fight of the night, guaranteed. I'm a big John Jones fan, but the thing is, he had a lot of problems in his last few fights, except Gun, I of course, but his last fight in the light heavyweight were close wins. Salam. Hello everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Bless. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Bless everybody. Bless. Once again, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I mean, I think John Jones was slowing down. You know what I mean? That's why those fights were close at the light heavyweight division. I think he was slowing down a little bit. I think that, you know, the partying, you know, not taking care of his body, not doing the right things, you know, health-wise, nutrition-wise, I think that actually caught up with him. But even him at his worst, he was the best in that division, you know, at light heavyweight. So you can't really say anything bad about that. Yeah, the move up to heavyweight was due to, I think it was due to that, due to, you know, him knowing that, you know what, this division is, you know, closing in on me. And, you know, guys are evolving. So let me go to heavyweight division where things are a little bit more slower. And I can use my speed and my technique to my advantage. You're from brother. You're from brother. You're from brother. What's going on? What's going on, guys? I am first time come on your live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's your first time coming on my live. Like and subscribe, guys. Okay. Like I always say, like and subscribe. It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. All right. It keeps us connected. I'm trying to build this community, so I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my corazón, please. I appreciate each and every one of you. That's true. Dana White still thinks he's the GOAT. I'm from India. Wow, there's a lot of people from India, you know, hollering at me. Bless all of you guys. Bless all of you guys. I've never been to India. I would love to go. I'll tell you that much. I would love to go. Yo, how's it going today, brother? It's going good, brother. I can't complain. I really can't complain. Hopefully you're doing well as well. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're doing great. And you know, we're halfway through the week already. All right, so let's make sure that we finish strong. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So let's make sure that we finish strong and enter next week doing even better than this week. Where are you from? I am from the United States. I am from the United States. I'm Hispanic. I'm a Spanish dude. Love from India. Another one from India. Bless everybody from India. Bless everybody from India. I get so much love from India. I got invited from somebody to go to India, and you know what I mean. I actually in cahoots and in communications with this person because I do have plans to go to India one day and travel. You know, I want to go to India. I want to go to you know, Italy. I want to go to a lot of different places, man. I really do. I say in the next 5 years, I'm definitely gonna make it a plan. What state, brother? I live in Florida, man. I live in Florida. I live in the South. I live in the great state of the sunny state of Florida. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. What type of content do you provide, sir? Right now, this channel is mainly about mixed martial arts news, and mainly about the UFC. I've been a fan. I've been watching UFC since I was basically 13 years old. That's you know, what is it? Since 2003, I've been watching, you know, mixed martial arts. I also train mixed martial arts as well. I started when I was about 14. But yeah, guys, this is what this channel is about: breaking news of the UFC, and just coming on here and talking on the live, and that's what basically I do. After the 30-minute mark, though, I usually start talking about other things, but you know, the main topic of discussion, that's what I start off with. Stay blessed, everyone. You too, man. Stay blessed. Hey, I'm from South Africa. South Africa, wow, bless South Africa. That's also another one that I want to go visit. Definitely want to go to Africa. I want to go check that out, you know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of misconceptions over here of what Africa actually has to offer. So I definitely want to go to Africa and go check that out for sure. I want to try the food. I want to see the culture. I want to get to know the people. Yeah, man, I'm hoping in the next 5 years I can really start, you know, because I'm gonna move out of here, and I'm in the next year and a half I'm getting a house, so that's the game plan, and I'll be slowly, you know, moving, you know, this channel into, you know, a better room. I'm gonna buy a mic for better audio, slowly but surely, guys. I'm trying to go up to 500 subs before the end of the year. If I can reach 500 subs, you know, before the end of the year, then I'll start, you know, getting upgrades like getting a mic and things of that nature, trying to build this channel to be really, really successful. You know, do rather YouTuber? No, I don't know that guy. I'm sorry about that. I don't know. No, I don't know that guy. I don't know that YouTuber. No kidding, same here. Out in Tampa. Out in Tampa! What's going on, man? Bless. Hey, guys, like and subscribe. Like I always say, I will be attending UFC Tampa. Ian Gary versus Buckley. That's the headliner. I will be attending that fight. Unless something amazing happens and I can't attend that fight, I will be attending that fight. It was expensive as hell for the seats. It was like freaking $375 for the seats. Very expensive for a mediocre card like that. So I will be attending UFC Tampa, so stay tuned for that. What's your top 5 UFC fighters of all time? Top 5 UFC fighters of all time. That's a good question. Okay, my favorite fighter of all time. I made a video about this yesterday. So my favorite fighter of all time is BJ Penn. So I have to put him on my you know, Rushmore. So it'll be BJ Penn. It'll be Anderson Silva. It'll be GSP. It'll be John Jones. Shit. Who's the fifth? Who would be the fifth? Demetrius Johnson. There it goes. There goes my top 5. Damn, my nuts feel so good right now. Well, Jack Me Off. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Your name is Jack Me Off. So hopefully you're doing great, man. Hopefully you're not touching yourself, man. That's nasty, man. Keep that to yourself. Do you know who to weight gain? Do you know how to weight gain? Yeah, if you want to weight gain, just I say eat more. It's that simple, man. You gotta intake more. You know what I mean? If you're eating 2 meals a day, start eating 3 meals a day. Okay, and if you have 3 meals a day in between those meals, try to eat a protein shake. Okay, and in that protein shake, put some protein in that protein shake, obviously, and put some keratin in there. Put some keratin. Why not? That's gonna help you. It's gonna bring. It's gonna give you water weight. The keratin is gonna give you water weight, so that'll give your muscles a nice amount of weight as well. So I say, do that. Just add some meals. What's in store for today? What's in store for today? Well, today, it's John Jones versus Stipe. You know what I mean? And who's gonna take that? Who's gonna take John? Who's gonna take it? Is it gonna be John Jones or is it gonna be Stipe? That's the question that I'm trying to answer here. I'm not sure just yet, but it's gonna be a fantastic fight. It's night, 2:25 a.m. Wow, it's 2:25 a.m. over there. You should be asleep. I would be asleep right now if it was 2 a.m. So if you're on my chat and it's 2 a.m., I appreciate you guys. I really do from the bottom of my corazon. Please like and subscribe, guys. Please like and subscribe. I want each and every one of you to stay connected with me and to help me build this channel, okay? Any thoughts on Alex Pereira and the new year he's had? G-Star, I tell you what, G-Star. I think Alex Pereira is the fighter of the year, in my opinion. I know Ilia Topuria is also another candidate. He has fantastic knockouts in knocking out Volk and knocking out Max Holloway, a person that's never been knocked out. Totally impressive. But I think Alex Pereira is just a different animal. He goes into the octagon regardless if there was a training camp or not. He goes into the octagon regardless if he's injured or not. And he comes out with the win. And not only does he come out with the win, but it's always spectacular. Every time I see Alex Pereira grace the octagon, I can guarantee that his fights and this fight, the one he's in, is going to be entertaining. So I give Alex Pereira, the fight of the year. BJ Penn in his prime. Yeah, BJ Penn in his prime was disgusting. There was nobody that was beating BJ Penn at his prime. The guy was going all around the world looking for challenges, and he was beating everybody. There was a point where BJ Penn actually fought Machida at light heavyweight. Can you understand that? Understand that the lightweight champion of the world in BJ Penn went up in weight class to light heavyweight division where John Jones fights, okay? And he went over there and fought Machida and gave Machida all he can get, okay? All he can get. Yeah, BJ Penn ended up losing that fight, but let me tell you something. There's no losing a fight, especially if you're fighting way over your weight class against a champion in Machida, and he almost beat Machida. Let me tell you something. Matt Serra, welterweight. Matt Serra was good. Matt Serra was a great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, artist. That guy was phenomenal. He got his breakthrough, in the Ultimate Fighter. The UFC gave him a great opportunity. He ends up beating everybody on the Ultimate Fighter, and the Ultimate Fighter actually, it really showed what Matt Serra had to offer. It wasn't only that Matt Serra was a great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu artist and a great fighter and a good competitor. He was even a better coach, and you got a chance to see that on the Ultimate Fighter. The guy was a phenomenal coach, and that's where I started learning about Matt Serra and what he had to offer. Anderson Silva got to be there. Yeah, Anderson Silva got to be on the top 5, for sure. Anderson Silva, fantastic knockouts. It was showtime every time he stepped into the octagon. He did things that no mixed martial artist did. He was like basically the first guy to try it and then succeed at it, and then everybody else would be like, oh, I'm going to try that too. Anderson Silva was amazing. Matt Hughes was awesome. Matt Hughes was awesome too. He was a strong powerhouse. He had his run. You should come to the Netherlands, train your stand-up game. Richard, let me tell you something. Those days are over. Those days are over, man. I'm way past that point. I'm an older guy now. There's no way I'm going to go ahead and start training, my stand-up. I already tried that. I recently made a video. Look, I am a better mixed martial arts fighter. All right? That's ultimately what it is. I'm a better mixed martial arts fighter. All right? When I spar against mixed martial arts fighters or anyone for that matter, and we're sparring mixed martial arts, the horizon, the perception is so much bigger for me just because I'm able to use my kicks for distance management. I'm able to use my kicks and my punches in the same time, right? And I'm also able to use my Brazilian jiu-jitsu and my wrestling. So if I get into trouble in a stand-up game and I feel uncomfortable at moments, I can actually go down for a double leg and go for a judo hip toss. So that's why I'm a better mixed martial artist. Mixed martial artist better in sparring. However, I went to a boxing gym where you only get to use your hands, and I boxed against a few boxers, and I've never been dropped that many times in my life. Okay, and it's not because I suck as a fighter. It's just the footwork in boxing is different. The head movement is totally different. The distant management is totally different. So I got my ass beat when it came to sparring in boxing, but when it came to mixed martial arts, I could give everybody hell. I could give anybody hell any given day, and that's just because I have tremendous leg kicks and my shins are like rocks. So yeah, you should, yeah. John Jones is going to slam Stipe. I feel his center of gravity and footwork is insane. DC stated Jones is immense natural IQ fight skill. I do, bearded ginger. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah. I mean, look, John Jones is phenomenal. John Jones is phenomenal. And to say that he's not gonna take down Stipe Miocic, that's blasphemy. All right, that's ridiculous. DC was able to take down Stipe Miocic, and in an incredible way. So I think ultimately it's going to be a mixed martial arts fight. So somebody's going to get taken down, somebody's going to get hit, and somebody's going to bleed. I like watching Vitor Belfort first 1997 IDF fight. Excuse me. Look, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It helps me build the channel, all right? Before I continue, I'm literally trying to build this channel up from the ground up, all right? I'm trying to go into 2025 with 500 subscribers. So if you guys can help me reach 500 subscribers, I really appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 500 so I can start buying new material, start buying new equipment. I want to buy a new mic. I also want to get a new area for this cast. So yeah, guys. Another thing, I mean, Vitor Belfort was a monster. All right, Vitor Belfort was a monster. I remember when Vitor Belfort fought Tito Ortiz, and I was surprised that Tito Ortiz was able to get the W. You know what I mean? I was totally surprised when that fight happened, and the way Tito Ortiz was able to get that win. Just because Vitor Belfort at the time was knocking out people left and right. He was a monster. And not only was he a monster, but he was on that juice. Guys, his neck was up to here, okay? The guy was just phenomenal shape. I got John Jones on that one, brother. That dude is just something special in the octagon. Despite all the things he's done, doesn't take away from what he's done with his fists. I agree with you. I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100%. You can't take away anything that the guy does. Whatever he does in his private life, he gets in trouble, he does this and that. That's his own shit. But as an athlete, as an MMA mixed martial arts fighter, yeah, he's the greatest of all time, for sure. John Jones is an animal. Jake Shields had good fights. Jake Shields had good fights. I mean, Jake Shields, again, he was more of a Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy, right? He liked to fight. He liked to take the fight to the ground, and he likes to take advantage of people there. And he was a master at it. I'll tell you that much. I got Jones as well. Stipe is amazing, but Jones, I feel, is on another level. I think John Jones is on another level, guys. But look, don't sleep on Stipe. Do not sleep on Stipe. You can't sleep on a guy like Stipe, man. All right, what he was able to do in that heavyweight division is amazing. Okay, what he was able to do to DC and the way he was able to dismantle DC in that second fight was phenomenal. Okay, and not only that, but that first fight with Francis Ngannou, who has been able to do that to Francis Ngannou since Stipe? Nobody. There's been nobody that's been able to go 5 rounds with Francis Ngannou. Nobody. Okay, so just for that, I can't count Stipe out, especially he's been out of the game for almost 4 years. I haven't seen Stipe Miocic fight in the octagon for almost 4 years. That could be a bad thing or that can be a good thing. Because that means he's either, he's probably going to have a little bit of ring rust, maybe, or he's going to look hella healthy. And all of his injuries are going to be gone, and stepping into that octagon is going to be one of the first times that Stipe Miocic can actually say that he's at 100%. So, you know, it's given that, man. Chung Lee and Frank Shamrock fight. Oh, man. That's another one. Frank Shamrock is a legend. Frank Shamrock is a legend. Okay? The way he was able to go into the UFC and dismantle everybody, the guy was a beast, man. That guy was a beast. Frank Shamrock had some great fights. He was a terrific fighter. Who are you, bro? Who am I? I'm just a human being. I'm just a human being. You know what I mean? I'm on here on the live talking about UFC, mixed martial arts, specifically about Jon Jones versus Stipe, UFC 309. We got that as a headliner. Then the co-main event, Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira. That's really the fight that I'm looking forward to. So, underrated resume of wins. Islam Makhachev deserves to be up there. Underrated resume of wins. I like Islam. I'm not going to take anything away from Islam. I won't do that. You know what I mean? I won't take anything away from Islam. Terrific fighter. He's on a terrific run. But I don't know. I don't put him. I don't put him on my top just yet. But yeah, you know what I mean? I don't even have a favorite fighter right now of this generation. You know, I like fighters, but I don't think I have a favorite fighter. Islam Makhachev is nasty, bro. Yeah, he is nasty. He is. Like and sub. Thank you, Bearded Ginger. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe, all right? If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, all right? The fact that Jon Jones said that his bigger brother could beat the ever-loving piss out of him is mind-boggling to me. What do you think about that? Bearded Ginger, the reason why most likely Jon Jones says that is because it's true. Okay? You can have all the skills in the world, and I've seen this before. You can have all the skills in the world. Okay? But ultimately, if the other person is just stronger and, you know, his will is just more than yours, then that other person wins. You know, there's a story specifically that Jon Jones says that his brother was sitting down, and that Jon Jones comes over as he's sitting down and he grabs his wrist and he like puts all his weight on his brother's wrist, and his brother ends up picking him up from that position. That's tremendous strength. That's unnatural godly strength. So yeah, you know, don't get me wrong. I think Jon Jones will be able to hold his own, but I think ultimately, you know, damn, a guy who you know, for a living, he tackles other grown-ass men for a living. If that guy grabs a hold of you and slams you on the concrete, I don't think it's going to be a pretty day. Jon Jones will destroy. We'll see. Larry, I agree. Jon Jones' brother might be big, but I reckon Jones takes it easily. I can't say that Jon Jones takes it easily, you know what I mean? I can't say that. I cannot say that, you know what I mean? You'll be surprised, man. There's people out there in the world who never got a chance to compete, never got a chance to do mixed martial arts, you know, but they with their hands, they're troublemakers, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter who you are, you know what I mean? Any human being can get knocked the fuck out. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you've been. I don't care what type of reputation you have. Anybody can get hurt and can get knocked out. Do you think Khamzat Chimaev should face Duplessis next? Guys, that's the fight to make. There is nobody next. All right? What, you want to watch Strickland? You want to watch Strickland do this for 5 rounds? And tell people he's going to go to war, brother. We're going to go to war. And in reality, it's just him standing in front of them going like this with the Philly shell. All right? No, I don't want to see that again. All right? Look, I like Strickland. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. But every time he steps into the octagon, it always looks the same. It's the same fucking shit. You know what I mean? So, in my opinion, he needs to evolve. All right? And the next fight is Chimaev versus Duplessis in Africa. I think Chimaev deserves it after beating Whitaker the way he did. Nobody does that to the Reaper. Nobody. So Chimaev If he doesn't get this next fight, there should be an uproar. Duplessis, Chimaev in Africa. Okay, that has to happen in 2025. I think Chimaev takes it. I think Chimaev ends up beating Duplessis. And then right after beating Duplessis, I think Chimaev needs to get on the mic and call out Alex Pereira. And then that sets up an amazing fight. Alex Pereira ground game versus Alex Pereira striking versus Chimaev's ground game. Classic matchup, okay? Champion versus champion, middleweight champion versus former middleweight champion, current light heavyweight champion. Tell me that's not the matchup, the dream matchup for the future. Jones wins by eye poke and oblique kick. I agree, Larry. I agree. In every one of John Jones fights, there's an eye poke that's involved. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. Stipe has learned from that because he eye poked the hell out of DC. And let me tell you something. DC eye poked the hell out of Stipe. So there's a lot of eye poking, eye gouging happening. So I wouldn't be surprised if John Jones tries to pull that one out. Definitely seen Sean Strickland. Amo hasn't gotten nearly as good wins as Kamza since losing his belt. Thank you. Strickland's Philly show was on point. Yeah, I mean, look. I like Strickland. I think the guy is entertaining, right? He's fun. He's funny. He's a little bit quirky at times. He says things that are way out of line at times. But you know, the guy's okay with me. You know what I mean? But to say that he's next on line, I can't say that, man. Chimaev, you know, he went in there and he basically dismantled and strangled Whitaker. Had people thinking that Whitaker was panic tapping. There's no way Whitaker's gonna panic tap. So that's that, guys. Ultimately, I say do not count out Stipe Miocic. The guy always brings it. The guy always brings it. And to say that he can't go in there and, you know, give a good 5-round fight against John Jones, that would be stupid of me because I saw his capabilities. You know, his 5 rounds. Go watch the 5 rounds with Francis Ngannou. The guy's a monster. Strickland moving side by side with his Philly shell makes it look like he's having a seizure. For sure. You know what I mean? That Philly shell, you know what I mean? It's wild, man. It's wild. You know what I mean? Not a lot of people could succeed at doing it, but he does. He succeeds at doing it, you know? He gets hit the least. But again, is it very entertaining? Is he getting, you know, good wins out of that? Not really. You know what I mean? Not really. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, okay? It takes minimal effort to give me that thumbs up. So go ahead and give me that thumbs up, guys. Go ahead and give me that thumbs up. It takes minimal effort. And if you subscribe, it keeps us connected, all right? It keeps us connected and it keeps us building this community that I'm trying to build. Odds of getting Strickland on the live. Odds of me getting Strickland on the live, I'll probably have a better chance having Colby Covington come on my live, to be honest. I actually met Colby Covington. Colby Covington is a cool-ass guy. A lot of people don't like Colby Covington because of his personality, you know, that he shows on screen. But let me tell you something. I met Colby Covington, and that guy, he couldn't have been more nicer. You know what I mean? He treated me with respect. He didn't treat me like an outsider. You know what I mean? He treated me with respect, and it was totally. I didn't expect that from Colby. You know what I mean? And you know, sitting down, talking to him for a little bit, and you know, chewing up his mind a little bit because I was asking questions about mixed martial arts and stuff. The guy is an encyclopedia. The guy knows a lot about wrestling and mixed martial arts. So, yeah, Colby Covington, he's a good guy, man. He really is a good guy. Do something funny. Stitch loves you. I don't know what is funny. What would be funny? I have no idea. I have no idea what would be funny, guys. Colby Covington is underrated. Yeah, Colby Covington is underrated in my opinion. He is underrated. He's a great fighter. I haven't seen him in a while. I would like to see him come back and possibly fight. I don't know who's going to headline UFC 310, but if he can get into that card and into that headliner, I wouldn't hate that at all. Where do you meet him at? I actually met him here in Florida at a gym. I actually met him here in Florida where I'm at a gym. I'm known to go into gyms just to go into a gym and just start sparring with people. Uh, I'm not I'm not the type of guy that I go into a gym and I stay with that gym for a long period of time. I'm just not that type of guy. I need to be moving around, going to different gyms. And during that process, I ended up going to a gym that I guess Kobe Covington was affiliated with. And I saw him. I even saw Jacare, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu specialist. I met him as well. He was cool. I met him at American Top Team over there in Orlando. Very cool guy. Didn't get a chance to really talk to him that much, but from the little bit that I did get to talk to him, he was a cool guy. Treated me with respect as well. Kobe Covington wants to sell fights. He's not really that guy. I don't know about that. I mean, Kobe Covington is really that guy in my opinion. You know what I mean? The guy always shows up to fight. Um, he went into that Leon Edwards fight with a hurt leg. His foot was injured, and if you watch that fight carefully, because I did watch that fight afterwards, after Kobe Covington did mention that he was hurt going into that Leon Edwards fight, I did rewatch it, and you can tell that he was injured. Something was wrong in that fight. He wasn't fighting his normal style. He was really reluctant to do anything really. I started to like Kobe more after his fight with Usman. For sure, for sure. Those fights were fantastic, fantastic. Is Israel Adesanya invited to UFC Africa? Who is his next opponent? I don't know who Israel Adesanya next opponent is, but I think Israel Adesanya's next opponent should be Sean Strickland, and I think Sean Strickland and Israel Adesanya should have an opportunity to do the Ultimate Fighter. I think that'll be a cool Ultimate Fighter with Adesanya as a coach and as Strickland as a coach. I think it'll be good for TV purposes and also for the UFC. I mean, the Ultimate Fighter has been stagnant for a very, very long time. It's been dormant for a very, very long time. It hasn't been really entertaining the way it used to be in the past. And I think Israel Adesanya and Strickland can do that curtain call and make the Ultimate Fighter exciting again. I miss Usman as a champ. That title run was fun. Usman was fantastic, though. Usman, a lot of people underestimated Usman and his title run, but we're starting to appreciate who Usman was and is. I didn't know Kobe was hurt in that fight. Yeah, he went in with afterwards, Kobe Covington did mention that he had his leg was almost broken. His leg was cracked for that fight. Some didn't know that either. Same didn't know that either. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you guys the news, man. I'm telling you the guys the news just because I know it. So I'm giving you the factual facts, and that's what it is. Bo Strickland is beating the piss out of his students. Oh man, wouldn't that be entertaining though? For TV purposes, wouldn't that be entertaining, guys, to watch Strickland and to see how he coaches and to see his strategy? Tony Ferguson 2.0. Hell no. Hell to the fucking no. I want to see Tony Ferguson actually retire. He's one of my favorite fighters, if not, one of, the favorite fighter of this generation. But, guys, he's on an 8-fight losing streak. All right, if he doesn't have CTE, then I don't know who does. The guy is suffering right now, and I don't want to see him go into the octagon again. I actually want to see him retire and ride out into the sunset. I don't know who the fuck you are, and it's 2:51 a.m., and I just failed. I just failed NNN. Well, that's what's up, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad. Hopefully, you pick yourself up. You pick yourself back up and, dust yourself off. He definitely is tripping. He definitely is tripping. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be out of here. I've been on here for 45 minutes, all right? 45 minutes. Why do I feel like Tony Ferguson will have a boxing fight and get knocked out by Jake Paul or something? He would not be fighting Jake Paul, all right? Jake Paul will not be fighting Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson will not be fighting anybody If I'm a part of Tony Ferguson's team, if I'm the UFC, I'm telling Tony Ferguson, look, I'm revoking your chances at fighting. You're not gonna fight at in the UFC level. That can't happen. All right, the guy's getting hurt over and over. He's getting some. We're seeing Tony Ferguson get beat up in ways that we've never seen him get beat up. Come on, come on. When he was on that 12-fight winning streak, there was no way we were even talking about Tony Ferguson like this. All right, talking about we should, I hope he retires. I mean, his health is at risk. We weren't talking like that, but now we are because of the 8-fight losing streak. Guys, having David Goggins as a coach was a mistake. Honestly, I think him continuing to fight is a mistake, to be honest. Into the Anthony Pettis fight was the last time he was in his prime. Even at the Anthony Pettis fight, I don't think that was a good outing for him. You know what I mean? He ended up getting caught early on by Showtime, ended up getting dropped. I know he ended up hurting, Pettis in that scramble, ends up beating up Pettis and whatnot. But still, I don't think that was Tony Ferguson at his prime. Yeah, guys, I've been on here for 46 minutes talking about the main topic, Stipe Miocic versus John Jones. Who takes the fight? I say John Jones ultimately takes the fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 5-round burner with Stipe Miocic, and do not be surprised if Stipe Miocic goes in there and takes the win away from John Jones. Do not be surprised of that. I guarantee you it's going to be a good fight, but the fight that I am looking forward to is Michael Chandler versus Charles Oliveira. All right, that's the fight that I'm looking forward to. I'm be on live once again, most likely tomorrow morning, 4 o'clock in the morning sharp. Guys, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for chatting with me. This is what I like the most, is when I have a lot of people chatting with me. It keeps me going, and it keeps this community building. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs. And once again, until next time, y'all. Peace.